Hi everybody, it's lunchtime here in the UK. It is actually 10 to 1 and I've been busy all morning. I've been out at the grand opening of the mega grocery store that's in the Sheep Street down the road from me, and they actually have a high-rise parking that was free today, and it's free for like the first 2 hours, I think. Maybe, yeah, the first 2 hours always, but then when you go over 3 hours, like if you're there and you're running around town, they're going to charge you £1.70 an hour to park. Oh my God, I'll be parking in the 60p an hour lot after that. Anyway, it's exciting to have a new store and a movie theater opened at the same time. This is a town that has no movie theater. I live in a really small town. In England, it's just different. Not everybody's got a movie theater. So anyway, it's really costly to go to the movies. It is like £9.50, £11. That's like $20 to go to the movies, or 16 or whatever, and I don't go to the movies for that. But on Tuesdays, unless you're a pensioner, which you have to be 60 to be a pensioner, and I'm not quite there yet, all day Tuesday we can go for the child and pensioner rate, which is £6.35. So I'm very excited to announce that I will be going on Tuesdays for £6.35. I'm very excited when they have something I even want to see then. Anyway, I digress. I'm back. I did well on my diet yesterday. It's my diet update and a little food thing. I was going to show you what I bought at the store, specifically about the stuff I'm getting ready to tell you about, which is Quark. But anyway, before I go on about Quark, let me tell you about yesterday. I did well. I had a salad with a little halloumi cheese for lunch, and I measured it out and I weighed it, and it was all good. Dinner, I was so beat. After doing the ramble, I came home and was, took a bath and had lunch, and it was hot, it was cold, and I was just pooped. Steve walked in at 4:45 and I thought, you're already home? Where did that day go? So I was really on the tired end and needed to eat something substantial, but what I ended up doing was the easiest thing for me, which Steve had some leftover steak, and I just threw some greens in a bowl and warmed the steak up, and he ate steak and mashed potatoes, and I had steak, a little bit of steak and some salad. I was a little hungry later. I don't even remember. I wrote down what I ate. I didn't eat yogurt. Oh, I know. I made these things. I made mini cheesecakes from this product line. It's something we don't have. Well, you can get it at Whole Foods in the States. It's called Quark, Q-U-A-R-K. And it is virtually fat-free soft cheese, and it is very big. It's really a German cream cheese ricotta blend sort of thing of sorts. They use it either way. Like, you can make cheesecake with cream cheese or ricotta, and that's the same kind of thing this is. And I got some. I used this package, and the reason I want to tell you about Quark is because it is an unbelievably low-calorie, low to no fat, and very high protein source. So write this down, ladies. Quark, Q-U-A-R-K. You can get it in Whole Foods in the United States, and probably any other kind of fancy higher end market that's going to sell boutique-y kind of, things that people are looking for. It was £1 where I bought it, and in Germany apparently it's even cheaper than that. I mean, pounds $1.50. And in Germany, I think she said it's like 50 cents to a dollar, which is a euro, which is about the same as the United States. So what I did last night, because I wanted something, I took it, I tasted it, I treated it like a ricotta or cream cheese, and I grabbed a recipe off the internet and jury-rigged it best I could. Next time I'll do it a little differently. But I took my one thing of Quark, beat it up, put in some of that. You guys aren't interested in this, but I'll just tell you what I did. I don't know if you know about Ideal. Where is that? Ideal. It's a sweetener, preferred over sugar, no calorie sweetener. I think it's from a plant or something. But I have a baking version, and I just put a little bit in there, not very much, and some vanilla Torani. Beat it up, put in 2 eggs, and it called for semolina, which is basically a cornmeal. A really fine cornmeal, so, it thickens up things. Sometimes you'll put that in a lemon chest pie, and blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Put a spoonful of that in there, and that was it. And I poured them in these little ramekins. I have 6 of these. I have like a dozen of these. I got these at the flea market. Anyway, I poured it in there, and I put it in a cake pan and put boiling hot water up to the middle. I thought, well, that's called a bain-marie. And I thought, well, it can't hurt. So They cooked. Next thing I know, they had risen up above, like they puffed up like a souffle, and I went, ooh, this might be even better than I was expecting. Took them out, chilled them, put them in the refrigerator, and they right back down. But they do, I wanted to tell you that they really do taste like a cheesecake, but not a cream cheese cheesecake, a ricotta cheesecake. Like a ricotta pie. Have you ever had torta, ricotta torta de ricotta? It's a ricotta little tiny thing. And this has 60 calories. But it's very dense. It's not like airy fluffy, it's very dense. I'm going to work with some more recipes. So when I went to the store today, I went to look for some more Quark. And they do have, this is a brand new store, and they have British Quark. And I wanted to tell you why this was so phenomenal. This whole package that I bought, and the same size as this, 250, this was in like a tub, like a hard, like it was more, what I bought was more, I think more solid like cream cheese. This is more, let me see it. This is more like sour cream. Or yogurt cheese, or actually like, it's not like yogurt cheese. It tastes okay. It doesn't taste bad, that went down the wrong way. But I wanted to tell you, I don't know about this one. A 30-gram serving, and that's the same way they did this. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't want to do it. That was too complicated. This is, half of this package is about the size of a half a stick of butter. So 4 ounces. This is like 8 ounces. 4 ounces would be half. And half of that would be about, I would say it'd be about 85 calories and about 15 grams of protein and 0.2 grams of fat. 0.2 grams of fat. I mean, there's not fat in here. So basically you're talking about more protein for 10 calories than you get on anything else. You know that 10 for 10 rule, 10 calories per 10 grams of protein value or something like that? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not right. I don't know what the rule is. I never followed it. But the point is, there's a lot of protein in this and very little fat. Now, honestly, this is a very different texture, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the same stuff with that. I'm going to have to go see, because that's more like yogurt. And then I also picked this up. This is also Quark. This is a British product, the Lake District Dairy Company. Spoonable soft cheese, great for cooking, baking, and mixing. And this is lemon flavored. Naturally fat-free dairy ingredient that's great for whatever. But oh yeah, it is. Delicious reduced fat cheesecake, mousse, or pavlova, guilt-free baking, spoon over fruit, or mixing granola, which granola has way too many calories, so I won't be doing that. But I thought I would taste this for you. This is like lemon yogurt that doesn't have much, it's not sweet. But it's sweeter than the plain. But anyway, I'm sure that was just fascinating, wasn't it? Okay. The other thing I bought, which I'm going to just try right here because I'm starving and I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry, I'm starving. That's really good. This is their cottage cheese. I keep having to go to the commissary, and half the time they don't have it on the shelf. I said, screw that, I don't even know that brand. It's not like a brand I know from home. So I bought this. So now I have cottage cheese, and for lunch, I'm going to have the last of my beautiful little, they call these cocktail tomatoes. I said salad tomatoes yesterday. Those are a little bigger. Cocktail tomatoes. So I'm going to quarter these up, put them in a bowl, and put a blob of cream cheese, cottage cheese on there, and boy, I'm going to be happy. Now, I don't know about the fat in this one, because it says it's less than 2% fat, and they didn't have anything lower fat. And the calories in that are 73 calories per quarter of the pot. Oh no. 100 grams is 73 calories. A quarter of this pot's 110. 16 grams of protein. So if I had this 4 times this week, that's 110 calories and 16 grams of protein each time. And the fat is 2.3. So anyway, that was it. I'm sure that was really boring and not what I wanted to talk about. The only other thing I want to tell you about food is that I did this last night. Like I said, I was tired. I had to be in here cooking my husband's dinner, and I was feeling a little... and I felt the call of the wine bottle come to me. And I will tell you that I succumbed. But I have overcome that. You know how it is, you just think you're going to have a little something and then you'll be okay? Welcome to my wine glass. This is a 1 ounce, well, I think it's a 1 ounce. Yes, because I measured it in my measuring cup too. A 1 ounce shot glass. I poured my red wine into this. This is the way I used to drink wine when I was starting to drink again after surgery and I wanted a little red wine on occasion. Well, I would always stop after I had one little serving and then things got out of control here. But I'm not doing this every night this week. I just wanted you to know that when I did stumble, I stumbled as best as I could, and I had that, and I just sipped it, and I was just fine. Just a little chillax, and then I was fine. That was it. I'm going to go make my lunch. I'm starving. I do have some things I want to talk about, and I will make a video on that in just a few minutes, but I know this is really too long, so bye.